Have you ever walked into a room and felt utterly invisible, as if your presence didn't matter? What if I told you that within you lies the potential to not just be noticed, but to become absolutely unforgettable? Imagine possessing a natural magnetism that draws people in, sparking curiosity and admiration without you even trying. Welcome to a journey of transformation where ancient Stoic wisdom meets modern-day charisma. We're about to unveil the secrets to becoming the person others can't stop thinking about, the one whose absence is felt as deeply as their presence. These aren't mere tricks or superficial tactics. They're powerful habits that will reshape your inner world and, in turn, the way the world sees you. Are you ready to unlock the doors to your true potential and step into a version of yourself that commands attention effortlessly? If so, let's dive deep into these 6 transformative Stoic habits that will make you irresistibly magnetic. Your journey to becoming unforgettable starts now. 1. Unshakable self-worth. If you don't believe in your own value, neither will anyone else. You can't fake this. People can sense insecurity from miles away, and it repels them. The moment you look to others to validate your existence is the moment you hand them control over your life. Let me repeat that. You give away control the moment you let others define your worth. Unshakable self-worth doesn't come from external accomplishments, money, or even your relationships. It comes from the deep, unmovable understanding that you are enough exactly as you are. Marcus Aurelius, the Stoic philosopher, put it best. You have power over your mind, not outside events. Realize this, and you will find strength. But let's be clear, this is not about arrogance. It's not about thinking you're better than anyone else. It's about understanding your inherent value and that no external circumstance or person can take that away from you. When you walk into a room with unshakable self-worth, people feel it. You don't have to prove yourself to anyone because you already know who you are. And that, my friends, is magnetic. Take a moment to reflect on this. When was the last time you truly acknowledged your own worth without needing anyone's approval? If that's a struggle for you, don't worry. You can start today. The first step is to practice radical self-acceptance. List out your strengths, your accomplishments, your unique qualities. Write them down and revisit them often. When you focus on what makes you powerful, you start to radiate that power outward. And when you do that, people can't help but notice. 2. Emotional control. Here's a hard truth. If you can't control your emotions, you can't control your life. Emotional control is the difference between reacting to life and responding to it with power. People who are easily shaken by external events are like a ship without a captain, tossed around by every wave with no direction, no stability. But when you master your emotions, you become unshakable. Think about the last time someone made you angry or frustrated. How did you respond? Did you lash out or did you maintain your composure? Emotional control is not about suppressing your feelings. It's about managing them in a way that serves you, not sabotages you. Marcus Aurelius said, "You have power over your mind, not outside events. Realize this, and you will find strength." Imagine this scenario. You're in the middle of a heated conversation, but instead of snapping or losing your temper, you take a deep breath, gather your thoughts, and respond with calm and clarity. You disarm the other person, not with aggression, but with grace. That kind of emotional control earns respect, trust, and admiration. People are naturally drawn to those who are steady, composed, and calm under pressure. Why? Because in a world full of chaos, people crave stability. They crave someone who doesn't lose their head when things get tough. Be that person. Be the calm in the storm, and watch how people gravitate toward you. 3. Purpose-driven living. Here's another truth. If you don't have a purpose, you're just existing, not living. And let me be blunt. Nobody is attracted to someone who's drifting through life without direction. People are drawn to passion. They're drawn to those who know where they're going and why they're going there. Think about the people you admire. Chances are they're driven by something bigger than themselves. Purpose gives you an energy, a confidence, a fire that people can't ignore. And when you have that, you don't have to chase anyone or anything. Opportunities, relationships, success, they come to you. Take a moment and ask yourself, what drives you? What wakes you up in the morning and keeps you going, even when things get tough? If you can't answer that right now, it's time to dig deep and find out. You don't have to know all the answers today, but you do need to start asking the questions. Living with purpose doesn't just attract people. It gives your life meaning. It makes every challenge, every setback, every triumph worth it. And when you live with purpose, your very absence creates curiosity. People start wondering, what are they up to? What's their next move? Your presence becomes magnetic because you're living with intentionality, and that's something the world can't help but be drawn to. 4. Patience. This might surprise you, but patience is one of the most underrated habits of highly magnetic people. We live in a world of instant gratification. Everyone is in a hurry to get what they want now, whether it's success, recognition, or relationships. But here's the reality. Great things take time. Marcus Aurelius said, "No great thing is created suddenly." That includes relationships, careers, and personal growth. Patience doesn't mean waiting around doing nothing. It means waiting with purpose. It means knowing that what you're building is worth the time it takes to get there. When you practice patience, you send a powerful message. I don't need to rush. I'm confident in the outcome because I'm confident in myself. People are drawn to that kind of calm certainty. They see you not as someone desperate for quick results, but as someone who knows their value and is willing to wait for the right opportunities and people to come to them. Here's the beauty of patience. When you stop chasing, you start attracting. When you're patient, you create space for the right things to flow into your life. And when people see that you're not in a hurry, they become curious. They want to know what makes you so confident, so sure of yourself. That's how patience makes you magnetic. 5. Intentional communication. Most people talk too much and say too little. They fill the air with words, but very few of those words have real impact. If you want to be magnetic, you need to master the art of intentional communication. Intentional communication isn't about saying the most. It's about saying what matters. It's about listening twice as much as you speak. As Epictetus said, we have 2 ears and 1 mouth so that we can listen twice as much as we speak. When you listen with intention, you make people feel seen and understood. And that is one of the most magnetic qualities you can have. But here's the kicker. Sometimes the most powerful communication is silence. Knowing when to speak and when to hold back is a skill most people never master. But when you do, you become unforgettable. Your silence becomes a space for others to fill, and they can't help but be drawn to you. Let your words be few but powerful, and watch how people start to hang on every one of them. 6. Positivity. You've heard this before, but it bears repeating. Positivity is contagious. In a world full of negativity, stress, and anxiety, people are desperate for someone who lifts them up. Be that person. When you radiate positivity, you become a beacon of light in a sea of darkness. This doesn't mean you have to be happy all the time. It doesn't mean you ignore problems or pretend everything is perfect. But it does mean that you choose to see the good, even in difficult situations. It means that you bring hope, optimism, and solutions instead of complaints. Seneca said, "The greatest blessings of mankind are within us and within our reach." One of those blessings is the ability to choose our attitude. When you consistently bring positivity into your interactions, people will naturally gravitate towards you. They will want to be in your presence because you make them feel good about themselves and the world around them. Let me leave you with this. Becoming magnetic isn't about tricks or manipulation. It's about mastering yourself. It's about cultivating habits that make you so powerful, so confident, and so at peace with who you are that people can't help but be drawn to you. Master your self-worth. Control your emotions. Live with purpose. Embrace patience. Communicate intentionally. Radiate positivity. These aren't just habits. They're a way of life. And when you make them a part of who you are, your presence will become irresistible. People will miss you when you're gone, and they'll be eager to be around you when you're there. So, if you're ready to become the person others can't stop thinking about, start today. Start by working on your relationship with yourself, because once you become the person you're meant to be, the rest of the world will follow. Now go out there and make your presence undeniable. Before you go, if this content resonated with you and you found value in it, don't forget to hit that like button. It helps the channel grow and reach more people who need this message. And if you're ready for more powerful insights, make sure to subscribe and turn on notifications so you don't miss out on the next video. We're all about growth, strength, and becoming the best version of ourselves, and I'm here to help guide you every step of the way. Thanks for watching, and remember, you have the power to shape your life. Stay strong, stay focused, and I'll see you in the next video.